Welcome back, guys. Hope you're all ready for a good session. I'm interested to see how things will go.
Yeah, these two really put us in a bad spot after launching a fireball at this wizard's horde of undead.
Hopefully we can negotiate our way out of this. I don't want to kill him, really.
Yeah, I was hoping to convince him to leave the area. Now we're in a bit of a pickle.
Well, before we get into the session, we have some shout-outs from Joe.
That's right, boys. The first comment from last session is from Summoner 4.0. He brought up the idea of giving undead occasional classes to reflect who they once were. That way could have some variety in fights and more immersion.
That sounds pretty cool, actually.
Yeah, that is definitely something I can look into balancing properly for our second campaign.
All right, next comment is from Giacomo Sorbi. I think he thinks that my fireball killed all the zombies, but he also doesn't think we'll end up killing the wizard guy this session.
Well, Giacomo can watch me beat the piss out of this wizard. We'll see what he thinks then.
Seriously?
All right, last comment is from Mr. Brazga. He's a big fan of the quiet moments in our campaign. Aren't they romantic, Donald?
Excuse me? Don't say that ever again, Joe.
Oh, Sowie, that's all the fan comments, though. Back to you, Ben.
Okay, thanks, Joe. No further wait. Let's begin tonight's session. Last we were with our party, the group had found themselves caught in the middle of an orc ambush while traveling to Old Owl Well. The fight quickly went south as Jorkas was taken down and the orcs dealt hefty damage to other members of the group. Through some good movement from the group, they were able to take down the orcs and could continue along the Tribor Trail. They stopped on the outskirts of the well, where Grelmir found some worrying signs of undead in the area, as the others at camp rested up and spoke about their adventures thus far. They carefully approached the well with the warnings from Grelmir and found a red tent atop the hill, along with a dozen zombies inside a ruined tower. After the apparent owner of these zombies, a red wizard known as Hamun Kost, stepped out after the commotion, the group took some time to speak with him after he called back his group of undead. The red wizard posed two requests to the group, which they stepped aside to deliberate upon before deciding it was in their best interest to not assist this necromancer. Before they could fully explain how they did not wish to help Hamun, Donnie and Jorkas put their plan into action, with Donnie chatting up Hamun, while Jorkas sneakily pulled out a scroll before launching a fireball at his horde of undead. We now pick up with Hamun claiming not a single one of you will leave this place alive. Let's roll for initiative, guys.
Fuck yeah. This is gonna be awesome.
After you roll initiative, Joe, roll that damage for fireball. It's time to see the destruction you dished out.
Hell yeah.
Okay, Ben, I got a 19.
I got 13.
16 for me.
Same here.
I got 11. Let me roll that damage real quick. Nice. That's 27 damage to all the zombies I hit.
Awesome, Joe. And good rolls, guys. Our order will be Sildar, Hamun Kost, Barbin, Grelmir, Donnie, and then Jorkas. There are no more zombies as Jorkas' fireball obliterated every single one of them.
Good shit, Joe.
Go ahead and start us off, Sildar.
We still don't want to kill him, right? Maybe I can try to talk us out of this.
Yeah, we shouldn't kill him.
Yeah, I agree. This was Donnie and Jorkas' idea, not ours.
Pussies.
Okay, Ben, I'm going to spend my action speaking to Hamun instead of fighting.
A round is 6 seconds, so it'll have to be something brief.
I'll say to him, this wasn't our idea, Hamun. These two must have misunderstood us. Let us speak about this.
Give me a persuasion check.
Damn, that's only a 10.
All right, anything else for your turn?
I'll just stay where I am, I think.
It's now Hamun's turn, and he doesn't seem very swayed by your pleads to converse.
Damn, I can try to talk on my turn as well.
Hamun begins to back up, and then starts to weave arcane symbols into the air above Donnie and Jorkas, the two who schemed and destroyed all his hard work.
Weak-ass wizards, bro, already running away.
You begin to get drowsy, Jorkas, and then, but a moment later, the rest of the party sees him fall asleep right where he had stood.
Ha ha ha! Caught sleeping on the job again, huh, Joe?
Fuck you, Donald.
As you watch Jorkas fall asleep, Donnie, a sudden wave of immense fatigue overtakes you as well. Just as quickly as Jorkas had passed out, you now do as well.
Wait, what?
Haha, get fucked, asshole.
Kinda had that one coming.
This is stupid.
Hamun is going to stay where he is. Go ahead, Barbin.
I'm going to move up a bit before speaking to Hamun as well.
What do you say to him?
I'll say, we really did not mean any harm to you, Hamun. If completing those tasks you had mentioned could help fix this, we could do that.
All right, another persuasion check.
I got a 16, nice.
All right, we'll see what happens when it gets back to his turn. Anything else?
That's all for me.
I'll stay where I am, but I'm also going to shout out to Hamun. These two acted without speaking with us. We were planning to leave and return when we had more time to help.
One last persuasion check.
Holy shit, I got a 17.
Okay. Anything else for you?
That's all.
For my turn, I think I'm just going to pass. Hopefully we were able to sway Hamun.
All right, fair enough. We'll go to his turn. Hamun looks between the three of you after your continued pleads at conversation rather than bloodshed. You can tell he is contemplating. Do the rest of you wish to make any further actions? If not, we can leave combat.
I'm assuming Donnie and I don't get a say.
Correct. You two are still asleep.
I wanted to beat some ass, man.
I'm not going to try anything.
Same here. Hopefully these two sleeping was enough to prevent this from escalating.
Yeah, we need to talk.
Okay, we'll end combat. Hamun continues to keep his distance from your party, but begins to speak.
You expect me to believe that you now wish to help me after your halfling companion destroyed countless hours of work?
Like we said, we had no intentions on doing this, and had planned to leave after telling you we had too much on our plate right now.
Did these two not get the message, or are you continuing to spit out nothing but lies?
They got the message. We aren't sure why they decided to do this.
They will wake soon. If you wish to help, then do so and leave me be.
Fair enough.
Hamun begins to walk into the ruined tower, still smoldering as ashes litter the floor, following Jorkas' fireball.
And do not expect payment.
With his last remark, he enters the tower and begins to take in the wreckage.
Well, at least we avoided that for now.
Yeah, we'll still have to come back eventually. We won't kill him. But he needs to be evicted from the area.
We can speak to that banshee for him, I guess. Maybe then he'll get his answer and leave without an issue.
That's probably the best bet.
We want to make our way there first then, or go take care of the orcs?
At this point, Jorkas and Donnie, you would both slowly begin to stir from your magic-induced slumber.
I say we make our way to the orc camp first. We can probably make it to the outside of the area within 2 hours, and then we can long rest. In the morning, we can take them by surprise, and then make the trek to the banshee.
Huh? What happened?
Yeah, I think we should get going now. It's already dark.
Where's Hamun? Did you guys get him?
Okay, sounds good. Come on, you two.
Wait, what's going on?
Not yet. Let's make some distance first.
Well then, our party once again sets out, this time towards the Wyvern Tor. Although 3 members know the reasoning behind why they are going, Donnie and Jorkas are left in the dark following their stunt at Old Owl Well. Thankfully, your walk through the night is peaceful, and it allows for time to converse as you see fit.
You guys want to explain what's going on now?
If anyone has some explaining to do, it's you two. We had no intentions of killing that wizard. Yet you two get us dragged into a fight. And we're now heading to the Wyvern Tor in order to make up for your lack of foresight.
Oh man, I'm sorry guys.
Show some balls, Jorkas. That guy was raising undead, and that's the one guy you don't want to kill, Sildar?
He's a red wizard, Donnie. He for sure knows others. And by killing him, we only ensure that more will follow in his path. If we can convince him to leave, we are doing what's best for the region.
But how?
He wants to know who built the tower at Old Owl Well. If he gets his answer, he'll likely leave because it won't be of use to him. I bet he was raising those undead to go confront the banshee himself.
I hadn't considered that.
He also was probably raising them due to the orcs harassing him. We take care of his issues, and we can speed up whatever he was here to find out. Then he leaves, and nearby towns aren't at risk.
You ask me, I say killing him solves all our issues. Whatever though, when we go back, I'm still gonna rob him at least as you all talk to him.
Yeah, a demonstration of force would deter him and others from coming back, probably.
Well, after you demonstrated force, he put you 2 dumbasses to sleep, and we had to convince him to chill out.
Yeah. You need to know when to show force, and when to play by another set of rules. This time, we need to gain leverage to indirectly push him towards going.
Whatever. I'll walk in silence for the rest of the way, Ben.
As does the rest of the party, it seems. After the around 2-hour walk Barbin had estimated, you spot your destination. The faint smell of smoke hangs on the air as you ascend a rugged ridge on the lower slopes of the hill. 50 yards away, a cave mouth opens up at the bottom of a ravine. Hunkered down by a boulder 20 yards outside the cave, keeping watch, is a single orc.
Part of me wonders if we could take all these guys on right now.
I've got plenty of spells. Let's do it.
This could be a good time. They're all probably asleep and reliant on just this one orc.
Finally, let's do this shit.
I think this may be our best shot at easily taking care of these guys. Ben, I'm gonna sneak up to a vantage point to get a clear shot at the orc.
In that case, let's take out our map.
Yeah, this looks like a good spot for me to climb.
Go ahead and give me a stealth check as you climb on up this small ledge.
That's a 24.
Nice. You make your way up with ease. Careful to not knock down a single pebble on your way.
I'll move up a little bit and cast Minor Illusion behind the boulder he's next to. I'll create a sound of small stones being overturned in order to draw his attention away.
The orc, who was looking bored and tired for the moment, suddenly perks up as he hears a noise behind him.
As soon as he moves to investigate it, I'll signal to the others to move on up.
He arrives at the origin of the noise, but doesn't see anything. He's going to investigate real quick. What's your spell DC?
13.
That's a 14, so he begins to brush off whatever noise he had heard and prepares to head back to his post.
I'm gonna take a shot the second he rounds that boulder and sees them.
It'll be with advantage since he doesn't know you're there. Go ahead.
14 to hit and 13 damage, including sneak attack.
Damn. A staggering shot to the stomach leaves the orc on the brink of death. I won't even have you guys roll initiative because this guy is as good as dead. Sildar and Donnie are the closest, and the orc is surprised, so you both have advantage.
Step aside, Sildar. That's an 18 to hit and 12 slashing damage.
And just like that, an arrow to the stomach and a cleave from Donnie's sword leaves the orc killed on the spot.
Hell yeah, let's finish the rest of these guys off.
Alrighty, go ahead and roll for initiative. You all have a surprise round on these guys.
I got 17.
16.
9 for me.
7.
And I got 13.
All right, our order will be the Orc Chieftain, the Ogre, Barbin, Donnie, 3 orcs, Jorkas, 3 more orcs, Gralmir, and then Sildar. Get us started, Barbin.
I'll fire an arrow at one of the orcs in the back. Hopefully we can thin these numbers.
You'll have advantage since they're all surprised.
That'll be 15 to hit and 10 damage total.
Nice, just enough to kill him. Before this orc can even stand up from his ragged fur bed, an arrow lodges itself in his neck, and he falls back limp.
Perfect. I'll now bonus action dash outside and up to the top of that small ledge. Then I'll pass.
Okay, I'm gonna take a slash at the orc right in front of me. Damn, that's a 23 to hit and 15 damage.
Just like that, another orc is dispatched of as Donnie fatally strikes him.
All right, I'll back up and get into position outside the cave, then pass.
Time for my next trick, Donnie. You'll like this one. I'll run outside and cast Enlarge on Donnie, causing him to grow and become as large as the ogre now.
Haha, awesome.
Donnie suddenly starts to swell and grows an extra 4 feet tall. His muscles widen, and his obnoxiously big head grows even more. I also brought you this. You need to talk through it while you're this big.
What does it do?
Ha 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 ha, that's amazing.
Puberty hit like a truck.
Ha ha ha. He's going to start getting acne soon, too.
Shut up or I'll crush you all.
Before you pass Joe, we gotta roll wild magic.
I got a 3 and a 16, all good. I'll pass.
Mine will be pretty quick. I'm going to wild shape into my wolf form again first. Then I'll run outside the cave and wait next to Giant Donnie to attack.
Am I some kind of meat shield now?
Sure, why not? I'll pass, Ben.
For my turn, I'm also going to run outside. I'm going to cast Bless on Jorkas, Giant Donnie, and myself. We'll all have an additional D4 to attack rolls and saving throws.
Oh, that reminds me, Donnie. You have another D4 to damage while you're enlarged.
Sweet, thanks, guys.
I'll pass now, Ben.
The Orc Chieftain is up first. His entire turn will consist of using the dash action, as well as his bonus action to move towards a hostile creature he can see. In this case, Sildar. The Ogre's turn will be similar, as he'll stand up and dash to Donnie before passing.
For my turn, I'll go ahead and shoot at the Orc Chieftain. That's a tainted 20 to hit.
A what now?
You wouldn't get it, George.
Holy shit, that's 17 damage, including sneak attack.
Nice shot, man. The Chieftain is looking worse for wear already.
I'll reposition to the other ledge and attempt to hide as my bonus action. Okay, that's a 23 on stealth. I'll pass now.
First, I'm going to use my fighting spirit to gain advantage on attacks until my next turn. Then I'll swing at the ogre. That's a 24 to hit, and a total of 16 damage, including the D4 from Jorkas. Now I'll action surge and attack him again. Nat fucking 20, baby.
Nice. Since you roll 2d6 for your damage, we'll automatically have you deal 12 plus whatever you roll, along with the modifier and Joe's additional d4 from Enlarge.
Well then, that's a total of 25 slashing damage.
Damn.
That's my goat.
Wow. 2 incredible swings from the giant and ambitious Donnie lead to slashes across the ogre, who now looks terrified after being nearly killed outright. He is in terrible shape already.
Take notes, gentlemen. I'll pass.
Next up is 2 orcs. One of them is able to get in range for a javelin attack on Donnie, but the other can only dash. You guys played this really well. And the orc misses horribly with a natural 2.
Not to jinx it, but this fight's going really well, guys.
You're definitely going to jinx it.
Time to find out, Ben. I'm going to use Tides of Chaos to have advantage on my next attack roll. Then I'm going to twin cast Chaos Bolt.
For those wondering, we are homebrewing to allow twin casting for Chaos Bolt, just for some added fun. Go ahead, Jorkas.
That'll be a 17 to hit on the chieftain and a 13 to hit on the ogre.
Roll the chieftain's damage first.
Okay, that'll be a total of 14 psychic damage to him. The spell doesn't bounce. Let me roll the ogres now. Again, no bouncing, but that's 17 psychic damage to the ogre as well.
Holy shit. With a flurry of intense, untamed magic, Jorkas flings 2 balls of crackling and undetermined energy at the orc chieftain and the ogre. Upon impact, the targets look only dazed until smoke begins to appear to come from their head. Jorkas' magic literally frying both their brains.
What the hell?
Jesus, Joe.
Wow, that's crazy, man.
Let's fucking go, Joe.
This old halfling don't fuck around.
Ha ha ha. You can't make this shit up. As you exclaim victory, Jorkas, you feel energy begin to swell inside you. Where Donnie once towered over you, he is now stood at eye level, as you are now also enlarged from your chaotic magic.
Hell yeah, boys. Run, puny orcs.
What in the hell is going on?
The peak of Jorkas' ridiculous magic, it seems.
I'll pass, Ben.
2 more orcs are up, but again, all they can do is dash. They run to the entrance of the cave only to see their chieftain and the ogre are both defeated. They all begin to surrender.
I say we tell them to get lost. No chance they'll be coming back here anytime soon.
Yeah, especially once we find the location of Cragmaw Castle and take out the rest of the orcs there.
Well, before you all decide to let them live, interrogate them on where the castle is.
You guys want to exit combat and speak to the orcs?
Yeah, let's do that. We still don't know where the castle is, and hopefully they can lead us there.
Alrighty then. The 4 remaining orcs put down their weapons and line up outside the cave. You can tell they aren't up to more fighting and hope to only escape with their lives at this point.
Feeble orcs, we demand to know the location of Cragmaw Castle, else thou face the retribution of the 2 giants, Jorkas and Donnie.
So get to speaking, and quick, else we'll have our wolf companion bite your nuts off.
I'm not doing that again.
The orcs begin to look back and forth to each other before attempting to convey they aren't members of the Cragmaw tribe. They explain that they are members of the Many Arrows tribe, and their leader was the chieftain that was slain named Brugor Axbiter.
Wait, seriously?
Insight check on these orcs, Ben?
I'm going to as well.
Go ahead.
I got 13.
21 for me.
You both can notice a look of relief on these orcs' faces. They likely aren't actually associated with Cragmaw and are just hoping you'll let them leave since they aren't.
Seems they'll be of no use to us. We'll have to go elsewhere to find the location of the castle.
Run along then, you 4, and remember the day you were spared by the giants.
Without another word, the orcs pick up their weapons and run as fast as they can deeper into the woods. As they run, both Donnie and Jorkas revert back to normal size.
That was dope, Jorkas. We'll have to do that again.
Agreed.
Well, let's finally rest up. I'll do the first watch. We can discuss where to look for clues on the way to the banshee.
Before resting, Ben, I'm going to bring Jorkas over to the chest in the corner of the cave. Don't think I didn't notice that.
Ha ha ha. It's unlocked, and inside is a collection of 750 copper, 180 silver, 62 electrum, 30 gold, and 3 vials of perfume.
Perfume? You can keep all that stuff, Jorkas. I'll split the gold with him, and he can keep the other coins.
Wonder if it smells good. I'll have to spray some to impress the banshee. Or maybe she'll want some.
Doubt it, Jorkas. She's dead after all.
Good point.
All right, with that completed, your watches throughout the night go without issue, and you all wake a bit later than usual, but ready to travel nonetheless.
It'll take until evening to make our way over there, so we better get going now.
If you'll be leading the party, Gralmir, go ahead and give me a d20 roll.
That's a 12.
All right, nice. Your journey back through the rugged hills and wooden lands surrounding the Wyvern Tor and Old Owl Well goes without rain this time, and no further ambushes. Your journey takes you into the Neverwinter Woods after passing through the ruins of a town known as Coneyberry. As evening begins to come upon you, the forest grows dark and still as the trail winds deeper into the trees. Heavy vines and thick layers of moss drape the branches, and the air is noticeably colder than it was in the ruined village. Rounding a bend in the trail, you see a screen made from the warped branches of trees standing close together, woven into a dome-like shelter in the shadows. A low doorway leads inside.
I'm getting that nervous feeling again that I had in the Red Brand hideout. This place is creepy.
As long as we stick together and bring the comb the sister asked me to bring to the banshee, we'll be fine.
I'll lead the group through the door, Ben. I'm then going to use divine sense to see if the banshee is nearby.
A home of sorts is sheltered within the dome of woven branches. It is sparsely furnished with chests, shelves, a table, and a reclined couch, all of it old and of elven craft. Upon attempting to locate where the banshee may be, Sildar, the hairs begin to stand on the back of your neck. Your sense flutters as the source of undead energy fluctuates in multiple portions of the room and furniture. The air grows cold, and a powerful feeling of dread grips you. A cold, pale light flickers in the air, rapidly taking on the form of a female elf, her hair and robes waving in a spectral wind. She might have been beautiful once, but a hateful expression twists her features now.
Foolish mortals. What do you want here? Do you not know it is death to seek me out?
Oh God, no, anyone but her.
Oh, hi, Hillary. So nice to see you.
We're role-playing, Joe. I'm Agatha.
Huh? Oh, yeah. Hi, Agatha.
What is the cause for the interruption on this night?
I'll step forward, Ben. We have come in hopes of speaking with you, Lady Agatha. We have brought a comb to signify our peacefulness.
I got this perfume as well. A lady always likes to smell her best.
Yeah, Lord knows she could use it.
Excuse me?
I said it's an expensive brand. You won't find this in any old random cave.
Very well. And you have a question for me, is that so?
Correct. We had hoped to learn of the fate of a spellbook, that of Bogenel.
Very well. Considering your thoughtfulness of bringing gifts, I shall answer your question. I traded that very book to a necromancer named Cernoth from the city of Iriabor more than 100 years ago. I could not tell you of what has happened to it since then.
I see. Perhaps you would know the name of the wizard who built the tower at Old Owl Well.
The banshee groans, obviously annoyed at your continued questioning.
I'll spray some of the perfume, Ben.
That scent is quite unique. Arthendal is the name you seek. Now ask no more of me.
What a bitch, bro.
The banshee's eyes widen. Obviously, this time she fully heard what you said.
Enough. Leave these gifts you brought and depart, else you shall beg me for the mercy of death.
Do you know the location of Cragmaw Castle, though?
With that, the banshee disappears from sight, and the wind picks up outside, as the room grows below freezing.
Fuck's sake, Donnie, let's go before you get us killed.
Thank God.
All right, we'll have to make camp again in the woods. Old Owl Well will take us until evening tomorrow, probably.
As long as we're nowhere near her, then I'm fine.
Jesus Christ, Donald.
That's my wife, asshole.
Tell that to Monica.
Okay. You guys gonna make camp for the night?
Jesus, man. Yeah, Ben, we are.
Okay then, let's call this session here. With the party having now taken care of the orcs at Wyvern Tor, and spoken to the banshee, and lived to tell the tale, the group can now make their way back to speak to Hamun at Old Owl Well, and if all goes according to plan, convince him to leave the area. You guys did really well in that fight, and well done on taking a different route when it came to Hamun. I had a feeling you'd try to talk him down.
Probably helped that Donnie and I got slumped and couldn't cause more issues.
I actually homebrewed this Hamun, so he has different spells and is a higher level than usual in the campaign.
I could tell when he was able to put both of them to sleep.
Yeah, I also just got really lucky on the rolls for that spell. Haha.
Well, I'll catch you guys later. I gotta go help Kamala on some upcoming stuff for
For the election, Joe, I'm helping you guys with it too, remember?
Huh? Oh yeah. You ready, Barry?
Yeah, I'll drive as usual.
See y'all next week. I got election stuff to do too.
All right, we'll see you guys next week.
I'm out of here too. Hillary and I are getting dinner.
Thanks for having me, guys.
You did great, and thanks again for coming, everyone. Thanks for watching, everyone. This video was a bit shorter than usual, but no guarantee on what the length of videos will be going forward. We may experiment with videos this length, as well as ones a bit longer than usual. Thank you for all the support recently, and we are planning on adding memberships to the channel, as well as opening a Discord and Patreon for those looking to support or join the community. We'll have more updates on these as they get closer to becoming a reality, but for the time being, we still appreciate all your comments, likes, donations, and sharing to help us grow. Catch you guys in the next session.
Foolish mortals. What do you want here? Do you not know it is death to seek me out?